Your morning show.
Podcast.
Roses are red, violets are blue. When we call your man, he'd better choose you.
Now let's do this, Brian. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is like, we're talking, I wouldn't say 24 hours. This is like within the last 12 hours, basically.
I'm sorry, but everything you just said got cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry. So basically what we're talking about here happened within the last 12 hours, right?
Yes, in the last 12 hours.
Okay.
It's all very new.
So let's kind of walk through this. You and Jennifer been together for how long?
4 months. We met on a dating app, a few months ago, and it's been going pretty well.
Okay. And so how long was the courting process? Like, how long before we became officially boyfriend-girlfriend? And are we officially boyfriend-girlfriend?
Like a month, a few weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we had the official talk of, will you be my girlfriend? I'll be your boyfriend. Nobody else. Just me and you.
Yeah, we didn't want to use the words boyfriend, girlfriend because it sounds so childish, but yes.
Okay, but did we use the words boyfriend, girlfriend, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, because I just want to make sure there's no we were never official.
Yeah.
We're official for 4 months.
Yeah.
Okay. And so in those 4 months, everything's been fine, right? The last couple weeks, though, we've noticed some things that kind of raised the flag, and then last night was kind of the big raise.
Yes.
Okay, so let's explain the little things first.
Okay. It started with little things like she wouldn't text me back, very quickly. She wouldn't call me back. She wouldn't respond. There was no response for days. So that's been becoming a little more typical. So I think something's up. I'd like to find out.
Okay, and that leads to last night. So last night, where did she say she was? Like out with friends or?
She told me that she was in an Uber.
Okay, but Ubering from where though? What was the event she was Ubering from?
I honestly don't know.
Okay, so she sends you a selfie in Uber, be like, "Hey, I'm okay." It's a live photo, and what do we do?
So it's a live photo. I don't think she realized that. So I could see, that it was an Uber Black. And it was which doesn't make sense, is that she's really cheap.
Okay.
So she would never pay for an Uber Black. That's crazy. And she was all dressed up in the picture. I just didn't believe it, in large part because of that.
Okay, and so just to clarify, too, in your email, you said she's the type of girl where it's like if her and her 10 friends are going out, they're all going to fit in a Camry, like Uber X?
Yeah.
And we heard a voice in the photo, too, that seemed like not the driver?
I heard a male voice in the background, and I don't know that it was the driver.
Okay. So let's do this. Okay. Instead of calling for just and doing the flowers, let me call from Uber support and say she left something in her car or left something in the Uber yesterday. And we'll try to figure out that way what's going on, okay?
That sounds great.
All right, War of the Roses on your morning show. So War of the Roses on your morning show. Brian, let me reset this. You and Jennifer been dating officially for 4 months. Everything's been going great. She, though, the last couple of weeks, getting a little bit distant with her phone, being a little bit hard to get a hold of, whether it be texting, whether it be calling. And probably the biggest red flag was yesterday. She sends you a selfie of her in the back of an Uber to be like, hey, I'm okay. We're not too sure where she was coming from. We do know, though, that it was an Uber Black based on it being a live photo, which to you is alarming because she usually takes the Uber X, which no shame in that game. And we heard a man's voice in the background. Is that the kind of where we're at?
Yep.
People are asking over text, do you guys live near each other, and how often do we see each other during the week?
Oh, we were seeing each other 2 or 3 days a week for a little while.
Okay.
And we were texting and writing every day. Yeah.
And so has the time seeing each other during the week, has that also kind of fallen off the last couple of weeks or no?
Yeah, more like once in the last 2 weeks.
Interesting. Oh,
maybe
so
twice.
Once total.
Yeah, maybe twice.
And no reason why? Is it like you'll ask to hang out and she'll be like, oh, I can't, I have X, Y, and Z?
Well, some of the time there's no response at all. Yeah, and then there's an excuse of something to do at night. It's almost always at night.
That's so weird that she just doesn't respond.
Yeah, that's an odd. Okay. So let's do this. I'm going to call her from Uber support and try to see what's going on with that. Because that's a little.
It's fishy for sure.
Yeah, a little suspect. Hi, calling for Jennifer, please.
Yes, this is she.
Jennifer, my name is Nicholas with Uber Support. Do you have a second for me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Nothing's wrong. Just have a couple questions about your account. Before we go further, I need to verify a couple of things real quick. What is your dog's favorite color?
Oh, I don't have a dog.
Oh, well, on your security form, though, there's a bunch of random questions, so you did put down an answer. Would it be a cat, maybe, or just would you put down your favorite color, you think?
Okay, maybe it was green.
Green is correct. Okay, perfect. Listen, I'm trying to call you real quick, so checking our records. We had a driver reach out to us yesterday who believes he may have left your keys in in his vehicle. Keys and/or looks like possibly a wallet. So just calling to make sure that if it is yours, we can arrange for you to meet up with the driver.
No, I'm checking right now. I have my keys and wallet, and yeah, I got into my apartment fine last night. So
okay, so
I don't think it's mine.
So the keys wouldn't be yours?
No,
because he was saying that this was his last drive of the night, so that's why we think it could be you. So keys, and you have your wallet as well?
I do, but you know what? It wasn't even my account that how do you even have my number?
I'm sorry, what do you mean it wasn't your account?
I didn't order the Uber.
Oh, somebody else ordered it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't mine, so I don't know who you are.
No, that makes sense. So we actually, if you read the fine print of the apps can actually Bluetooth with other riders. So, because we had a lot of issues, of course, with people would Uber with their friends and the friend would throw up and then had to pay for it. So what the new update, which I'm assuming you have, lets us know what account holders in general are in the car. That way, if for instance, if I paid for the Uber and you and I were riding together and you threw up, it would be able to tell, there was more than one just user in the car. So it's the rating's going to affect all the users, not just the person who called for the car, if that makes sense. So that would make. I'm glad that's working. Okay, so it wasn't your account though.
Nope. And I have my keys and wallet, so I'm good. Thank you though.
Okay. Do you know? Can you just tell me whose it was then? Because I can just reach out to them.
I mean, I was with a client last night. I guess it could be theirs.
Wait. He's a dental hygienist. Who's meeting clients at night?
Oh, that's
what
weird.
Dental hygienist is making house calls at night and getting an Uber?
Okay. Jennifer, my name is intern John. Rose is here as well for your morning show. We're doing War of the Roses. This is going to be on the air. That's your boyfriend, Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can hear that. What is going on?
Okay, so,
is this some prank or something?
No, Bryan thought you were cheating because of a photo you sent him yesterday.
And now I know you were cheating from photos you were sent yesterday.
Bryan, are you kidding me?
No, but Jen, it's a very simple though. What client, to Bryan's point, if you're a dental hygienist, what client needs to Uber you at night?
Okay, first of all, this is nobody's other business, and I have other work on the side that I have, Bryan and I are only a few months in, and I do other work on the side.
What kind of work, if you don't mind me asking?
Use your imagination, okay?
Flossing? I don't.
There's nothing that he needs to be upset about, and I don't understand why he has to put me through this.
I don't understand imagination. What do you want me to? I don't understand what you mean by use your imagination.
This is not a conversation to be had like this right now, and.
Okay, I'm not going to assume, Jennifer, but the way we're kind of leading the breadcrumbs here, and I'm not judging anybody. I'm assuming side gig involves, I don't know. I think we all kind of fall.
Maybe a sugar situation?
Something like that, yeah. What? But wouldn't your boyfriend need to know about that?
Yeah.
Oh, you think she's an escort? You're an escort? Are you serious?
Okay.
That's why she keeps on
this is not how I wanted to have this conversation, and I'm not prepared to do that right now on the radio. So,
but don't you think though? Jennifer, boyfriend probably with a nice heads up?
Yeah.
Well, here's the heads up. So there you go.
Okay.
You pranked me. Now I'm getting back. I don't know what to say.
Okay. All right.
Heads up. Now it's going to be heads down.
War of the Roses is pre-taped and possibly edited for broadcast with permission granted from all participants.
Want more roses? Go to ymsradio.com.
If I miss it on the show, I download the podcast.
Your morning show